everyone, welcome back. So we apologise about that interruption. We had a little practice fire alarm which I wasn't aware of. You're back with me, Grace, in my aquarium. We are talking today about our curled octopus. So I was just explaining about how octopuses are arranged differently from us. They're arranged body, head and then limbs. So all of their limbs are attached in a circle around their head. This is my octopus. He lives at home with me, but he's a great demonstration tool. He's pretty anatomically correct. So we've got here these little flaps. These open into the body, so that when the octopus breathes, they suck water into the body and then blow it out again to push oxygen around their body. To help with that, they have a massive oxygen demand. Octopus actually have 3 hearts. So they have one main heart, just like us, that pumps oxygenated body around the blood. And they have 2 smaller gill hearts. So they have 2 gills inside their body, and 2 smaller gill hearts to pump blood over the gills to oxygenate it. As well as having extra hearts, these guys technically have extra brains too. So they have one normal brain in the middle of their head, and then they have a collection of nerve endings, which could be called a brain, in each of their tentacles, so that each tentacle can move independently of the ones around it. I've turned him around, so on this side you can see his siphon tube. The siphon here is where they blow the water out. After they've sucked it in, there, through the body, they blow it out. They also use this if they want to jet away from predators. So they can jet away backwards. They'll push all their tentacles out like this and jet away backwards away from a predator. That uses a huge amount of energy. Octopus mostly walk everywhere and only jet away when necessary. They walk everywhere using these 8 arms. Now normally octopus have suckers on their arms. Mine doesn't. Each of these suckers here is incredibly strong. And these guys can actually taste through their suckers. So whatever they touch, they can taste. They have amazing skin as well. You can see this one here is colour changing. They can also change the texture of their skin, depending on their mood, how they're feeling, and also where they are. So they will use it for camouflage. The other amazing thing about their skin is they actually have the same light-sensing proteins in their skin as in their eyes. So scientists think that these guys can actually see through their skin. So when they've got their eyes closed and they're resting, if something large or predator swims overhead, casting a shadow, they will be able to see it even with their eyes closed. Pretty cool. These guys are expert hunters. Underneath their tentacles, right in the middle here, they've got a very sharp beak. Now these animals are hunting crustaceans, so things like crabs, small lobsters. And what they'll do is they'll crawl around looking for one, and when they see one, they pounce on it, grab it with their strong suckers, and pass it to their mouth. And the sharp beak underneath here in their mouth will pierce the shell of the crustacean, and then they can eat it. These are one of our favourite animals, and one of most people's favourite animals. You know, they do divide opinions. Some people think they're kind of creepy looking. They're very different, so it's quite hard to understand how a sea creature that is like this works. But for me, they are one of my favourites. They're really, really intelligent animals, and I think that makes them really, really interesting to watch and to study. So if you're sick of seeing my cuddly octopus, why not come down and take a closer look at the curled octopus we have in residence in our tanks. So we'll see you all soon, guys. Bye!